What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Sorry for the awkward pause. Welcome to RTVZone.com. I'm your host of the Hell's Kitchen Recap, where we sit back and talk about the past week of all things Gordon Ramsay. Minus Master, of course. We jump right into this Summer of Gordon on Fox. Tune in every Monday, sometimes Tuesday at 8 Eastern and 9 Central, right? Got all that jazz. Sounds like a promo. But we're here. RTV Zone.
7.
7? Oh, yeah.
7 Central.
Oh, I was 9 is in Bermuda.
Nova Scotia?
What? Yeah. Great. Let me introduce my wonderful panel. Glorious and ever so keen and sharp Barbie Marshall. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Chef Kimmy Mim from down in Memphis, raising all sorts of hell this week. What's up, Kimmy?
Hi.
And the one, the only Tavon Hubbard, big body.
How you guys doing?
Yeah. So, all right, gotta keep it tight. Okay, solid. So listen, we're gonna jump right into it because the show is we got 2 episodes this week. A lot happened, but before we do, right here at RTVZone.com, this show is coming to you live and unpaid, but the flagship, the man, the myth, the legend, Evil Dick is doing all sorts of crazy things. Like, you gotta check this show out. Dick at Night comes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Big Brother recap called Dick at Night. Did I say that already? That's weird on a couple of levels, but the show is great though. You gotta check it out. I mean, he's an insider on the show, giving you all the updates, addressing all the rumors, the gossip, the strategy on the show. Awesome panels. It's only $15 for 3 months, 3 nights a week. I mean, that's nothing when you break it up. What he's giving you. So sign up. If you like the website, you like what we're doing here, please hit the donate button and throw a little cash our way because we love this. We love you, and we want to keep bringing it to you. So let's get right in. 2 episodes. Let's start off with the first, right? Wings. First of all, I hate competition of competitive food. I work in the basement of a homeless shelter, work for an organization where we feed the homeless. I think competitive fooding is ridiculously dumb. So, to all the competitive food eaters out there, I don't know you personally, but I think what you do is dumb. Good segue. A competitive food eating contest on $1 million show. I really don't understand. I'm very bothered by that. But whatever. Reality TV. What happened? Barbie, who was up against who?
So Chef says that he wants to give us this, he wants to have a little fun in Hell's Kitchen. And, yeah, when it's in Hell's Kitchen, never fun. So he says, he needs 2 volunteers for each team. So it was, me, Kimmy, and Tiffany. We all raised our hands. Mm-hmm. And then, on the blue side, Robin, Clemenza, and Brian raised their hands, and Chef chose me and Tiffany, and then he chose Justin and Brian. And he gets us to the table. We get our bibs on, complete, like, bibs. Like, we even get bibs. I should have worn mine tonight, huh? And he sits down to the table and says, wait a minute. You don't think I'm going to do this? Like, what? So then he sends out Joey Chestnuts. Joey, frickin' hot dog eating champion of, I guess, the world. I don't know.
Is he a skinny guy?
Nobody's as skinny as me on Hell's Kitchen. I don't think. Like, not this season. So he was bigger than me. But
you weigh like
I think Chef Andy's pretty small. She's petite. But now this dude, he was an average sized dude. He wasn't like isn't there like some Japanese kid that's like my size that just bangs down hot dogs? Like, he wasn't skinny like him. So,
you need to bring his
Kimmy,
ass to a shelter and feed all them damn hot dogs to some homeless people. I will whoop his ass if I ever met him. So go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want to put it on the top, reality TV, but we got a hunger problem. We got people out of jobs, and we have competitive, man versus food, shows like that. I don't know these people. But they can really kiss my ass. That disgusts me. I'm thoroughly disgusted by it. But let me stop before I lose an endorsement deal that I don't have.
Well, speaking of disgusting.
Right. So you all, long story short, it wasn't a big part of the show. You all lost. The ladies lost to the guys. Then you go into one of the biggest competitions, one of the most hailed sort of challenges. Of Hell's Kitchen, the blind taste test. So they put the blindfold on, headphones, throw you off. You're like, what the be putting in my mouth? Tap my shoulder. It's like, well, violation, right? What's going on? And then taste this. So how was it? But before that, sorry, Kimmy. Hold up, Kimmy sat out. Kimmy said, "Hey, I'll sit out." Why? Because y'all were up one, so you had to sit out. Why'd you do that?
I set out because I knew that they were just going to start bickering and fighting back and forth about who was staying out, especially with Dana and Christina not wanting to sit out. And I knew Barbie wasn't going. And I was just like, fuck it, I'll sit out because if not, y'all are going to argue for another 20 minutes and we don't have time for that shit. So I wound up sitting out.
Now, I didn't see that part. I missed that part. But Kimmy, did you cry on that part?
Did I cry? No, I didn't cry.
You will not be spared on the tear conversation. I'm coming back to that. You better believe it. Be ready. So, Barbie, what did you get? We got 2 episodes to cover in 30 minutes. What did you get? How many things did you have? 3 or 4?
I had 4. I had grits, turnips, sea bass, and cilantro. And burning numb lips because I was eating hot wings. And if y'all noticed, I chipmunked all them hot wings and spit all that shit out my mouth as soon as they said stop. Blech, right out my mouth it came. Gross. No, I didn't puke. I was just holding on to it, and just one big log of just chicken. Just bleh, right on out.
That was the first time, ladies and gentlemen, you said chicken. So, we're on the internet here. I just want to let people know what kind of website this is.
Oh.
It was going down the road that I didn't know. If I clicked on the wrong, is this no, let me stop. All right. So, you spit all that out. You didn't swallow. You spit it out. And it
sure didn't swallow.
Okay. All right.
No.
Oh, my God.
Chicken. And that's what the taste was. What did you miss? Out of those 4 things, what did you miss?
All right, so I missed the grits. But we're going to have to get back to that. We're going to get back to that. I missed the turnips for carrots. It's a sweet root vegetable. And it's another sweet root vegetable. I don't really like turnips.
Okay.
I said it. And then I missed the bass for crab. I knew it was sea fish, but I was just shot. But cilantro is so strong that you just can't miss it. Like, there's only one thing that tastes like cilantro, and it's cilantro. Like, or coriander, because that's cilantro, just in case you didn't know. Like, so then I'm walking away, and Chef says, pretty much, Barbie, the black girl, you missed grits. And I turn around and say, they don't taste like the grits I made at home. Where's the salt? Where's the butter?
Because they pass around grits.
I eat grits? Of course I eat grits.
Just for all of you non-black people, Barbie totally messed this up because in black hospitals, we get like, when you all are getting, everybody's getting like injections, we get grits, so when they fight off disease, they give us grits. So Barbie totally messed that up. All black people get grits in this country. It's a mandate. I think the government, right?
So I can just touch my black card. it is a staple, and I eat them regularly. But they didn't taste like any grits that I ever made.
That was a joke, by the way. We don't get grits in the hospital. Tavon, tell me about.
Some do.
You weren't there. If they give black babies grits, we got a damn problem. How is your palate? You know, have you ever done a taste test like that? You weren't there, but how's your palate with regard to flavor recognition?
I think pretty decent. But it is challenging because, like you say, you're blindfolded, and hearing isn't fundamental, but you kind of eat with your eyes also, so that it's a challenging part. But like grits is hard and challenging, but then it's not like me and Barbie. We joke and talk, but some people cook grits differently. If it wasn't no butter, things like that, you know what I mean, you wouldn't relate to it. But sea bass and crab. But I'm DC. I'm at the water. I got the wharf to smell every day on my way to work. So I get that fresh seafood feel. But other than that, it was pretty good. I think.
Depends. Some days you walk by the wharf, that shit fucking stinks.
But you get that palate. You know what seafood is not good to buy that day because that wharf got that signature smell. So know.
Yeah, it smell like
Very
ass
true.
in Old Bay. All right, Kimmy. So we'll run through this real quick. You all lose. Ladies lose, right? Kimmy, do you have any regrets, or do you feel good? Like, oh, well, it wasn't my fault, or do you have regrets? Like, if I was in there, I would have, done something different. How do you feel?
Yeah, at this point, I'm feeling like I should have been in there. I could have got grits. I'm from the South. I'm just saying. I love you, Barbie. Just kidding. There's a lot I could have got, but I was definitely regretting it after the fact because of how many, each of them missed. I was like, really? I should have totally done this now. So, yeah, I was totally regretting it after the fact.
Now, have you ever had it since then? Have you done that? Like, at home, anybody blindfolded, and even though it's not Hell's Kitchen, it's not Gordon Ramsay, so it takes away a lot of pressure. But I've done that to several of my students, and then I fed them. No, I'm joking. I did that to several of my students, and it's tough because even though your senses are heightened, you think I missed. What did I miss? I missed venison on my season. I got boiled egg and potato, but you're so quick to rush as opposed to running it around in your mouth a bit. You forget to actually appreciate the texture and let it sort of blossom. If it's cold, you have to bring it to room temperature. Anyway, Kimmy, the question is, have you done it since? Have you tried it? How do you know you can do it?
I tried it before I went, actually. I got with some friends here, and they blindfolded me, and I went through the whole kitchen, and they did it. So I've done it. And it is hard. I'm not saying it's easy by any means, but having the pressure with Chef Ramsay there, too, was probably 10 times harder.
Okay. All right, so then you all went to cooking your dishes. The next thing is get this freaking tablet, right? Shout out to all the tablet producers. In the middle of the night, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was some damn anthrax or something.
I was in a hot tub, son.
Oh, you was in a hot tub?
Yeah.
By yourself? Or did you have a little company?
I think Tiffany.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just asking. You said you was in a hot tub. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I know, but I was so tired. We had to lift all that shit all day, man. I was letting my body get relaxed, and then that fucking bell rang again.
And you just got engaged, or your fiance just got a nice. Congratulations. Okay, so I won't go down that road of what happened in hot tub. Okay, so you all lost. And then, everybody had to cook their dishes. Your menu, his standards. I think I know why so many people mess up on the your menu, his standards. What happened? It seemed like, they weren't feeling your ideas, Kimmy, and I know about that, the underdog, the person that's not fine dining, they weren't feeling your ideas. But it seemed like, with the ladies, it seems like, tell me, as opposed to how can we, it seems like y'all go down these different roads with, it just, it's not really cohesive, and it seems like y'all are going in different directions. Anybody?
I can say we were going in different directions, but Barbie did stand up for my steak. And I know, like, people, they didn't want to put my steak on there. And Barbie was like, you should put the steak on there. You should put the steak on there. So, I mean, we were all in different areas because they have more experience than I do. So, of course, they weren't listening to me. But as you see, my steak was good again. But thank you, Barbie, for taking up for me. I appreciate that.
So, but you know what? To back up a little bit, you all had to do some unloading on some wine trucks, right?
I knew he was going to say this.
Ice.
I forgot.
Ice.
Well, nah. This was part of the fire. Hell's Kitchen. Cute Ohio players, baby. You and Barbie, speaking of, that's what I just thought about it. First of all, when y'all were unloading some boxes, I don't know if what were you all doing?
That was
Barbie
wine.
was on the truck. Oh, right, wine boxes. She was on the truck, and you all were unloading boxes, but I had to run through it real quick, but you all were doing something. It wasn't seem like on task, or what was it? Did I get that wrong?
With the wine boxes, we made barricades so that the guys and Robin couldn't get out to go on their trip.
Yep. While I was stacking up the boxes on the truck.
Yep.
I was on the back of the truck, moving every box from the back of the truck to the front of the truck, so the red team could barricade. So I picked up every box in the truck, so the red team could barricade the blue team and Robin.
And
in
whose
Hell's
idea was that,
Kitchen.
Kimmy?
What?
Never mind. I won't ask you that question, but was that you all's idea?
Well, we kind of came
nothing
up
to do
with it
with
together. Barbie was in the truck,
I
so
was
it
on
was
the
kind of
truck.
like, yeah. So it was kind of like me and Christina and Tiffany and Dana. We were kind of like bringing in the boxes, but we were like, well, shit, we're gonna just stack them up so they can't get out. And it actually worked because they had to maneuver through the boxes to even get out, and then they were mad. So our plan worked.
They weren't the only ones.
You said it worked, but
yeah, it worked.
I mean, I would have been outside of myself if I was on that team and y'all did some shit like that. What was y'all doing? You mean it worked? Did they go in the water park? It didn't work.
Sure did.
But then, before you answer Barbie, Kimmy, you called Barbie, was it a lazy bitch?
Oh my God.
Davon, what are you thinking in that moment?
Oh man.
In that moment, I definitely had that Kevin Hart moment where you're like, it's about to go down. You know, they always do the little commercial break, and you're like, hell to the no, turn the phone on mute, put the TV on pause. Let's get ready for this one. Get me a glass of water because I'm excited. So, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, oh, man. Like, because I've been there, and I know the different personalities, and I know how it sucks when you lose. You already got that stamina and that mentality going, like, anybody say shit to me, I'ma fuck some shit up in here. So it's like that one moment when you just say, oh, well, you lazy. You just, you know, your eyes, especially because you know how Barbie feels about that word. So you know Barbie got the eyes, got the big and boggled. So you just knew it was some shit about to happen. So that's how I felt.
Yeah, so I don't get, Kimmy, I don't get where, that kind of threw me for a loop when I saw it because it seems like she was working and then you call her lazy. And then the B word, I asked that question the first show, like how y'all throw that word around, I don't understand. But where did that come from?
Well, see, what had happened was... No, they all, like, when Barbie was outside the whole time, like, for the first truck and for the second truck, and then, like, everybody came to me and they were like, she's still in the truck, she's still in the truck. And I'm like, okay, well, let me go say something to her. And then that's when the lazy B word came out, and I use B a lot just because I'm from here, and that's how I was raised. And now I see myself using it a lot, so now I've been kind of cutting back. But, yeah, it totally, like, it was all heat of the moment stuff. Like, Barbie got called that, and then I haven't jogged a day in my life, and, yeah, we all know that. That's obvious. I don't jog. Like, thanks, Barbie. Thanks for telling people. We know. Like, I appreciate that.
Hey, you brought the DMX out in me. You make a hey. Who the fuck you think you're talking to like that? Come on.
you be making,
What the
Barbie
hell?
makes the ill faces, and Barbie is very calm. Like, people didn't come, our seasons are totally different. The show has, and I think it's personality. And I never knock. People say, oh, these guys, people comment, and in the future, people will comment to you all about how, oh, it's not as good as season 10. I never knock. They take on the culture, they take on what they take on. But people didn't we didn't go at each other like you all go at it. I don't want to sound like the old dude in the room, but we didn't go at each other like you all go at each other. But if people had gone at me like they go at Barbie, Kevin Hart moment, I might not have been here today, like talking as a champ. It would have gone down like, who are you talking to? Fuck all that $250,000. We about to settle this shit right here in this little raggedy ass parking lot. But Barbie, real chill, but you went hard on that. Like, what? Tell me what you were thinking.
I was thinking I have picked up 50 40-pound bags of ice. I have slept, it's 12 bottles of wine in a case of wine. Did you see that truck? And I have touched every last one of them. Everybody running around, standing around inside wondering what I'm doing, just standing around. I'm inside the truck with a wine key, peeling the plastic off the ice. Like, you got to be kidding me. And then you want to come up and call me lazy, and this is easy? What about this is easy, Kimmy? Well, nothing about it easy. Nothing.
Did anybody end up getting on the truck?
Yeah, I think Dana wanted to get on the truck. It's easy because you're just moving the damn ice from one side to the other. We're carrying 50-pound bags across the damn dining room.
Who found the hand truck?
How come nobody, I was just about to say, how come nobody got
Who
a hand
found the
truck?
hand truck? Who found the hand truck when she was taking the plastic wrap off? Come on.
You did, Barbie.
Who found the hand truck with the wine?
You did, Barbie.
Who was on the truck before I went in the truck? See?
All right, okay.
Now we ain't gonna go there.
We can't. I guess we can't. That is, we signed, sealed, and delivered. So, moving on. A lot of violence. We need more of this. Namaste. No, we need to do that.
That's what I was doing, scrubbing muscles.
For 2 hours.
Do you remember how many there were? Did we run out? Did we run out of muscles?
Damn sure had enough.
Acting like they was going to hit you with a rolling pin. Who was that? Was that you, Kimmy?
That was me, man. That's me.
Tupac Shakur.
Well, I just had it, and I was mad, dude. She stayed in the same spot for 2.5 hours, and we're prepping all this food. And so, of course, I was getting pissed. I'm from Memphis, so I was getting mad real quick, dude. That's just how it is. That's how it is down here, bro. That's how it is. You gotta fucking hold your own.
I got a few friends from Memphis. You keep saying, oh, come on now. They walk around, they call each other bitch, and they threaten to hit people with rolling pins in Memphis.
No, not rolling pins. They pull guns down here. Guns and knives, bro.
You can't get a gun in Hell's Kitchen, so you got to compromise.
Exactly. Thank you, Tavon.
I think that me and Kimmy's entire conversation comes from the fact that a lot of people don't realize that I grew up in the hood. I'm from the hood. And there's a part of my heart that will always be there. So when Kimmy came at me with hood language, she got hood language back. And I know there are a lot of people that don't understand that. Like, wait, where did that come from? It doesn't always have to be there. But I know how to use it when I need it.
It seems to me, this is just me as a viewer. Again, I wasn't there. I was totally different. I'm just a viewer. It seems to me that rarely do you all have the conversation always gets elevated to a very insulting place, as opposed to, Gordon always says, discourse is healthy. Arguments are healthy. But I think there's an unhealthy way to argue. Pressure is healthy, is what he always said to us. But I'm always amazed. I'm literally amazed. And that's why I'm tuned in. Probably 10 million people tuned in this season because of the drama. But I'm just amazed at how the simplest of things go to, bitch, you don't know me.
Well, see, let me tell you what the simplest of things for me is the approach. Like, nobody has approached me with respect. I have never, ever, ever been approached with any kind of conversation pretty much when all the drama's going down with respect. So, like, what do you expect me to give back to you? I'm not going to argue with you. Yeah, I'm going to make my faces. You know what I'm thinking. I don't have to say anything. I think you're stupid.
Right.
Come on.
All right. So, listen. So, I'm going to give a real quick, because we got a few minutes left in the show. Real quick, we fast forward. Okay, everybody's menu gets approved, right? It gets approved, make some changes here. Tiffany gets to notice that the potatoes are crunchy. She ignores it, or whatever happens. The potatoes are undercooked. They ended up backfiring. Tiffany gets kicked out of the kitchen. On the blue side, Robin, who I don't know what she's thinking. I wish she was on today, but I don't understand. Like Gordon clearly said, he said, this is it for you, and you started arguing. And they literally had chill before she came, and now they're in argument zone. So she seems to be the factor. That seems stupid to me. So anyway, they go, Robin, who goes home tonight? Tiffany. Tiffany, with his head to the side. What you call it, big body? Shark bait? Is that what you call it?
Shark bait? My good girl. Oh, not my good girl, but shark bait, yeah. Yeah, shark bait.
She said, Passion, and Kimmy, I'm not taking shots at your girl. Well, actually I am, but I noticed your girl, and you were crying, and you said you were going to fight for her, but she went home, okay? So we have some, Barbie went up on the chopping block, and also there was somebody, Clemens.
Again.
Again.
Question both of them. He's like, Gordon? Barbie, not Kimmy. So Kimmy, I think he thought you were supposed to be up there. When Chef Andy kicked you out, when a sous chef kicks you out, and Gordon's still in the kitchen, you're kind of on your way home. They're pretty rough, but you're kind of on your way home. Quick question from Vonnie, my tweet on Vonnie. She said, just real quick on the dishes, like how to cook them, or she said go over the dishes, and, she said, Barbie, they were scared of you, so they put you up. We'll just address that real quick. Barbie, they're scared of you, so they put you up. Kimmy, y'all scared of Barbie?
No, we're not scared of Barbie, man. She had an attitude that morning during prep, and she took too long. That's the only reason we put her up. That's it. That's the only reason.
Okay.
And the reason that they didn't put me up wasn't because I helped Christina with the pizzas. It wasn't because I offered to help Kimmy with the meats. It wasn't because I didn't get called out during service. It was because there are alliances.
Listen, I don't know who wins this competition. That's what it looks like, what you just said. But one thing I learned, no matter how well you do in challenges, no matter how well you do in prep, service is where you make the money. And that's all, I don't say all, that's probably 90% of what the guy cares about, is service. Doshmi on Twitter says, Barbie, how you let Kimmy get away? I'm going to try to imitate her. I don't know her, but I'm going to say it like I want to say it, Doshmi. How you let Kimmy get away with so many bitches when she's talking to you? Why she think she can talk to people that way?
That's not really a question for me. I can't answer that.
How you let her get away with all of that?
What was I supposed to do? Bash her in the head with a rolling pin?
So
Come on. What am I supposed to do? Like, I'm supposed to say, hey, yo, bitch, who the fuck you think you're talking to like that? Right? Come on.
Right, well, I guess. Tavon,
I'm not a silent person.
Why do you think they keep putting Barbie up? You've been up 4 times now, Barbie?
4.
Why?
I think it's definitely some alliances, and it's definitely a whole nother breed of drama. And Barbie is in the drama, and a lot of drama gets claimed on Barbie. And it's definitely something that, as we watched previous seasons of Hell's Kitchen, we weren't expecting once we got there to get in this. My honest opinion, like I tell everybody, Rock and all the other past winners have paved the way and what was expected in Hell's Kitchen, which in your mind is going to be. They set the stepping stones. But season 10 has definitely set the motherfucking tone for what Hell's Kitchen is about. You know what I mean? Like, the past 1 through 9, y'all paved the way, but 10 has brought the bullshit with the bullshit, and I don't think nobody's expecting the shit to get so real in such a short amount of time. So,
listen, man, it's definitely, I ride or die with HK, right? I take a lot of flack from I don't say I take a lot of flack. I feel a lot of questions from, people talking about my fellow alumni, and I don't allow it. I don't allow it. Proud Hell's Kitchen mother effing graduate, and we some gritty, great, awesome, real cooks. But you suckers on season 10 are freaking nuts. All right, and I love you, and I'm gonna ride for you, and I'm gonna die for you. Y'all crazy as hell. So look, next week it looks insane. I'm really looking forward to this. Like, this is really rejuvenated. I just on Twitter, Facebook, people are really talking about Hell's Kitchen. So y'all should be proud of that. Even though they're crazy, you should be proud of that. Next week we got drama. And we're getting down. Gordon said he'll start getting rid of your fast, and I believe it too. I don't know what happened, but I believe it.
Double elimination is coming. I just feel it in my bones. It's gonna be a double.
Coming tonight.
That's what I thought. I was disappointed. Was you disappointed, Rob? Because I was disappointed. Shit.
I thought about 3 of us going home. I said, I'm not done. Matter of fact, everybody go home. I tell you who's coming back tomorrow. I'm sick of you. That's what I thought he was going to say. Because it just seemed like, it was bad. It ended on a sour note. That's why there was no winner. It was bad. So, but great show, though. Great show. Great recap. Rock the Cook on Twitter. Rock Harper on Facebook. Please find me, shout at me, let me know what's going on. Keep your food drug-free. Follow Safe Antibiotics on Twitter. Keep your food off the needles, right? Let's do that and not create any super bugs. Chef Kimmy Mim, find her on Twitter. Barbie Marshall on Twitter. Big Body Karate on Twitter. All of you on Facebook. Until next week, keep it Chicago. Keep it windy, baby. Hey.
Whoa. DC.
I thought you were in
Chicago. DC, come on. We can't abandon DC.
I'm in DC. I ride with the orange and blue. See y'all.